This summer, one man will fight a fight that no one else is willing to, in order to find out if Fumblenuts answers his phone.
Moments ago, I contacted Fumblenuts and asked him where Lay in the Pipe was at. Why didn't he show up yesterday? The phone rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and rang. And I left a voicemail saying where was Lay in the Pipe at. And, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Well, how come it didn't happen then? Where were they at yesterday? Where was Lay in the Pipe at? I left a voicemail.
Hello?
And rang and rang and rang and rang. He says he answers his phone.
Why not call the person that you are looking for?
The phone rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and rang.
I don't know. To me, that just makes the most sense.
I left a voicemail.
Mr. X
As a coward,
Mr. X
as a pussy, and rang 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 and rang. And we know the reason. He says he answers his phone.
Hello?
And rang and rang and rang and rang.
Mr. X
I believe he's a homosexual. He says he answers his phone. Now we have it documented that he does not.
Hello?
In theaters this summer.
How would you really expect anyone to show up when you just hide behind a security team? Yeah, you're a bitch.